Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome. So I know you've seen by the title and the thumbnail, yes, today I am going to be talking about my weight loss journey, and this is kind of like a progress video. My journey definitely does not end here whatsoever. I kind of am just like stopping in the middle and kind of doing this video log to share my experience with you guys and kind of like talk about how I've been feeling, and maybe it will motivate you or inspire you if this is something that you are interested in. And before starting on with the video, I just want to do a little trigger warning. I am going to be talking about weight loss and diets, and I am going to be mentioning topics in regards to that. And I am very aware that this is a sensitive topic to be talking about, so you have been warned. Also, I just want to do a little disclaimer. I am by no means a professional when it comes to healthcare. I am not a professional trainer. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a professional in healthcare. So if this is something that you are interested in, and if this is something that you want to do in your life, do research, do it for the right reasons, and make sure to seek out professional help, because I also had professional help. I didn't just randomly started doing this by myself, but I will be talking about all of that in the video. I am also going to segment this video into different parts because I think it's going to be a little bit easier for me to structure the video and for you guys to watch as well. I think mainly I'm first going to be talking about what led me to start this journey and how I got to where I was before and what made me decide to eventually lose weight. Then I am going to be talking a little bit about my workout plans, my meal plans, and the supplements that I have been taking. And then I am going to do a separate video talking about basically how I stay motivated and how I keep going. So if this is something that you want to see, stay tuned for that. Okay, so first I do want to share a little bit of my story and to talk about how my journey started, because I fell victim to those 2-week diets, 1-week diet, and it really damaged my body. And I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to go through this process the health way, like you can do, instead of going through these unhealthy routes and try to chase fast results. Just because you want to be up to the beauty standards. And the reason why I said earlier in the video to make sure you are doing this for the right reasons is because the reason all my previous diets and all my previous workouts failed when I was younger is because I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I was doing it because I was chasing beauty standards, I was chasing fast results, and none of those workouts and diets worked for me. And honestly, I think if we keep chasing beauty standards, I feel like we would literally all go insane, because beauty standards are different all over the world. There's no point in us trying to look a certain way when beauty standards literally can change from day to night and our bodies can't. So we literally cannot physically keep up with the beauty standards. So I just want you to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, because when I was doing it for the wrong reasons, all my workouts and all my diets failed. So starting off, I was always a very healthy and skinny kid because I was a very active kid when I was younger. I did variety dance, I did ballet, I was in the swimming team, I did futsal, and I did basketball, and I did something else because I know it was 6 sports, but I'm not remembering the last one. So I was in sports, I was constantly working out, and then things happened in my life. I changed schools a lot when I was younger, and when that happened, I basically stopped working out and I stopped doing all of those activities. And through puberty, I gained some weight, and fast forward to college, I was doing all those diets like I talked about to eat less and work out a lot, and I was feeling exhausted all the time, and those workouts never worked and I never achieved anything, but I kept doing them. And then there was one point when I was working, I did a diet that basically consisted on me not eating for 14 days. So I couldn't consume any solid foods for 14 days. And pretty much the only thing I could ingest in my body was 3 vegetable shakes and protein shakes. And that's all I could ingest. And then only water. So no solid foods, 1 shake in the morning, 1 shake at lunchtime, and 1 shake before going to sleep. And then I could only ingest water. And I did that for 14 weeks, and it was horrible. I absolutely do not recommend this, and the only reason I'm sharing this is because it really damaged my body, and it really damaged me not only physically but mentally as well, because let me tell you, I was tired all the time, because obviously that gives you no food, that gives you no calories. Your body literally has nothing to work with. I was out of energy. I was angry all the time. I was hungry all the time. I was just so mad because I wanted to eat, and I was going out with my friends, and I was just basically like sitting there watching them eat, and I would stop myself and force myself not to eat. And I would just be angry all the time because obviously like I wanted to eat, but I was forcing myself not to. And that is just horrible. Like, don't do that. And it was so bad that on my 3rd day, I even fainted at my job because I was literally so weak, and my body was pretty much like rejecting the shakes that I was consuming. And I threw up constantly for 3 days. And then on my 3rd day, I actually fainted at my job. But I was stupid enough to continue this fucking diet. And I did the diet for the 14 days. And if you ask me, did you get any results? Yes, I did. But as soon as I started eating solid foods again, I gained everything that I had lost back and even more, because that's how your body works. Because basically I was starving myself for 2 weeks. Once I started eating again, my body basically processes that information in a way that it is going to store everything that I am going to eat, and is going to absorb everything that I'm eating and store it as fat, just in case I starve again. My body has fat for me to survive. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but you can research about it. But it's basically how your body works, and the reason why your body basically stores fat. You can research all about it. I'm sure the internet will explain it a lot better than I am explaining it. But yeah, that happened. I gained all my weight back and even more. And as if that wasn't enough, I damaged my metabolism. After doing that crazy diet, my metabolism was so slow. And I went to a doctor and I went to a nutritionist about it. And they were actually very worried for my health, because my metabolism was way too slow. I was very unhealthy, and that is one of the main reasons why I started to want to lose weight. But the story doesn't begin there. Eventually, we all know COVID. She came, and she came hard. Staying at home 2 years, locked in your room, without being able to go out, with my gym membership suspended. I was doing workouts at home, but I wasn't feeling like it was the same thing, and I wasn't keeping up with the workouts as much, because at least for me, it's a little hard to work out at home, and it was a little hard for me to keep up with daily activities and to move my body. I went through a really rough time, and I went through a depression 2 years ago and a little bit last year as well. And because of that, I also gained some weight, and because of some health issues that I was dealing with as well, the medication that I was taking also made me gain a lot of weight. And because of that, I was the heaviest that I've ever been in my life last year. And I was so unhealthy and I was so unhappy that this year I decided I needed to change. And once I decided that, I consulted a professional trainer, I consulted a team of nutritionists, and I started working with them to achieve my goals. And my goals initially for this year were basically to lose weight and to lose fat, so that now that I am at a better point in terms of my body, I can start to build muscle and also still lose a little bit more fat, but now I can start to build muscle at the same time because I just also feel a lot more confident and feel a lot more stronger to do so. So that was basically how everything started, and I just really want to urge you to not do these diets because it damaged me a lot. Like, it took me 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, to damage my metabolism, and it took me almost 1 year or 2 years to fully restore my metabolism to regular values. You don't think anything of it when you're doing them, but I was younger and naive, and I just want to let you know to try your best to avoid these 2-week result diets. And if this is something that you want to do, like, seek professional help and do it the right way and the healthy way. Okay, so now talking about my workout plans. I pretty much work out 4 times a week. My day one is leg day, and then I have chest and back. Then on my 3rd day, I have biceps and triceps. And on my 4th day, I mainly do glutes. And in all of these days, I try to do cardio. And sometimes in my rest days, if I'm feeling up for it, I'll do a little cardio as well. But it's not included on my training program. Like, it's not something my personal trainer told me that I had to do. I just feel good doing a little cardio sometimes, even on my rest days. But it's not something that I absolutely need to do. So that is basically my workout plan. I pretty much go 4 times a week, but obviously, sometimes life gets in the way, and sometimes I'm not able to do the 4 days a week because my life is just chaotic and busy all the time. For example, this week I was only able to go 3 times, and next week, because I have to go to the office where I work at, and it's in a different city from where I live in, I'm only going to be able to go to the gym twice. But the week after, I am going to go to the gym again 4 times. So it's all about balance and just keep doing your best. So that being said, I do write down on my calendar the days that I go to the gym and the amount of cardio that I do and the amount of calories that I burn while I'm at the gym and while I do cardio. And I only do that to kind of balance out the amount of calories that I am burning versus the amount of calories that I am intaking. And that is all, because to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. That doesn't mean starving yourself or eating 500 calories. You have to calculate your BMR, which is why I said to ask for professional help, because that number can be a little bit hard to calculate on your own, and then eat accordingly to your BMR and accordingly to your goals. So if you're someone that you want to lose weight, you definitely need to be in a calorie deficit. And when I say calorie deficit, literally 100 calories a day is enough for you to lose weight. So again, you don't have to starve yourself. Consult a specialist, talk to professionals, and they will definitely help you with your BMR and your goals. After calculating my BMR, we set on my meal plan. I am not following any crazy diets. I pretty much eat a little bit of everything, and I try to consist my plates with a big portion of protein and then vegetables and also a little bit of carbs, because I'm also trying to build my muscles, and your muscles do need carbs. And I know all of these diets online say to avoid carbs, but carbs literally give you energy. So why would you want to avoid carbs? And carbs are hella good. I love carbs so much, you could not tell me to not eat carbs. My meal plan is pretty much around that. I can specify some numbers right here, and I can maybe give you some examples of meals that my personal trainer and the nutritionists told me that I could do. And again, I just want to say that this is a progress video, so I myself am still learning. Sometimes I also don't do the best decisions according to my health, and sometimes I also eat unhealthy, and sometimes I do not follow the meal plan, but I try my best to do so. Also, I don't weight my food, and I don't count the calories specifically on the food, but obviously that would help you achieve better results. So if you want to, you can measure your food and you can calculate the calories that you are intaking. And actually, I might start doing that, but currently I haven't done that yet. But I might start to do so because I feel like it's a little bit better for me to control the balance of calories that I'm consuming versus burning. So I might start doing that in the future, and then I'll let you know about it in the next video. So because I'm following this like non-restrictive meal plan, I still like go out, I still eat whatever I want. Like if my friends invite me to go out, eat sushi, I don't force myself to not eat. And if I want to eat a pizza, I'll order a pizza. Or if I go out and I want to eat chocolate, I'll do so. It's all about balance. I feel like this plan has been working out because I have been doing it the right way. I have been working out, I have been loving my body, and I have been respecting my body. I have been eating the right proportions of the right foods, and it still allows me to be able to eat whatever I want. Whenever I have a craving, I can satisfy it. And that helps you stay motivated. But again, I will talk a little bit more about this in the next video. So I'm just gonna put some examples of meals here that I have been eating. As you can see, I eat a lot of health meals, but I also eat a lot of fast food or not so healthy meals, or I even eat bigger portions than I should sometimes, and I don't even feel guilty about it because even doing that, I still am achieving great results, as you have seen by the title and the thumbnail. Now, talking about my supplements, I am currently only taking 2 supplements. My personal trainer and the nutritionist actually recommended a few more, but I am currently only taking 2, and those are BCAAs, and I am also taking vitamins for your metabolism while you sleep. And that is because when I talked to my personal trainer and when I talked to the nutritionist, I told them that I have a little trouble digesting my food at night. So like it takes a little bit longer for my body to digest and to process my dinner, and I would wake up swollen and not feeling great in the morning. And they recommended these supplements, which are non-stimulant, and I have actually been feeling amazing taking these. Like these have literally helped me so much, and the regular portion is 4 pills a day, but I have only been taking 1. Like it's enough for me. And again, I just want to say, do not take any of these without professional help and without it being prescribed to you by your personal trainer or by your nutritionists. I'm only taking these because it literally helps me so much feel less bloated in the morning, and it helps my stomach digest my dinner faster, and I sleep a lot better as well because I don't feel bloated while I'm sleeping, and it just helps me in general feel a lot better. So yeah, that is basically the story of how this started, how it has been going. I have been feeling amazing. I have achieved great goals, and I have so much more that I want to say and share. But again, I'm going to do a separate video talking about how I stay motivated, and in that video I'm going to talk about a lot more things and about like how to not compare yourself to other people and just focus on your progress. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to stay motivated, because there are some things that I also started doing while this journey started that I wasn't doing before that really helped me keep up with this and like stay motivated and going to the gym. And yeah, I have been very happy. I am feeling a lot healthier. My results at the doctor have been a lot better. Actually, the last time I went to the doctor and I did a heart exam, he asked me like, have you been working out? Have you been like doing some sports? And I told him, yeah, actually like I started going to the gym again a couple months ago, and I've been really like keeping up with it. I've been working hard. I've been doing my cardio. Like I've been eating healthy. And he was like, okay, because I have good news for you. Your heart is in really, really, really good conditions. You have a heart of an athlete. And I was like, oh my God, like, thank you so much for saying that. Like, that means so much because it validates the effort that I'm putting in. And it just shows that this is working and that I am much healthier. So I'm very happy for that. And I hope this video inspires and motivates you to do the same the right way. Like, please do not starve yourself, and research and ask for help if you need to, and do this the right way because it is possible. I always believed that I couldn't do it, and if I can do it, you can do it. And I am feeling strong and healthy and cute, and I just want you to feel the same, and I just want you to love yourself and appreciate life, and above everything, be healthy. I hope you found this video entertaining or helpful in any way. If you want me to do more videos about this, leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. You already know I'm going to do another video about how to stay motivated, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye!